Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and thank you for joining me here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. I'm so happy that I have this kit in my hand. It is the October kit, God Can, and the colors are gorgeous. It is this beautiful navy blue and royal purple, burgundy type color, and then the mustard yellow. I would agree with Lindy, it's almost a green gold. And then this gorgeous washi with the beautiful gold foiling of these flowers that are also on the stamp set. And then I get to do a process video with this, and I'm super happy with it. The kit this month is about God Can, and it is using the Esther 4:14 scripture that we all know so very well, where it says that she shouldn't keep quiet because maybe she was called specifically or made queen for specifically such a time as this. And so for the art today, I'm mixing some gelatos. I will link the colors down below, or list the colors down in the description below. And this is a stencil by Frances Hartzer, who is Woordkuns here in South Africa. She's made these stencils, and I'm using this crown and a makeup blending brush to just pick up the gelatos and stencil the color through. Like I said, I mixed I think it's Mars and Satellite from the new iridescent gelatos. Well, they're new here in South Africa. And then I'm just taking a fan brush and adding some water to the leftover color and splattering it all over my page. Now I wanted to use this beautiful mustard gold yellow color or banner piece at the bottom. And so I took one of the stamps and the Seedless Preserves Distress Oxide and inked up my stamp. The trick with stamping is stamp it out a few times if it's the first time you're using the stamp, just to get it used to the ink. It's like it doesn't want to take the ink if you do it directly from the first go. So I've got that stamped out, and I'm just going to let it dry for a second while I carry on here. And I just want to stamp all the stamps and use all the stickers and all of the alphas, because it is just really, really such a beautiful kit. And so I wanted to play around with the word crowned a bit. But as I looked at my page, I knew that it wasn't going to fit in, and I didn't want to cover any of this book. It's been such a favorite of mine for so long. So I decided that what I was going to do is just add some of these little round stickers with the crown on, with the hearts on. So they're the round stickers with the hearts on, and I put them on some of the crowns. And then I'm going to use this banner piece as a actual tab for this page. I'll deal with the sticky stuff just now. And then I'll use the alpha letters to actually spell out the word crowned in a minute. I love these gorgeous flowers. There is a little flower stamp or a stem and a flower stamp in the stamp set. So I wanted that stamp side of it, or the stem side of it, and then stick down the stickers or the flower stickers on top of it to make it look like a complete flower. I used the Cocktail Olive Creative Retreat pigment ink, loved it. And then the decor stickers, which says perhaps, and then for such a time as this, I will use at the bottom. But first I'm spelling out crowned. I am breaking up the word into two pieces so that it fits in there, and it works out just fine. For the word, like I said, this has been a favorite book of mine for the longest time, and I've watched the movie a million times. I think it's called One Night with the King, and it's also a book by Tommey Tenney, I want to say. I'll link that down in the description below. It's a beautiful book, and it just speaks of the preparation that Esther went through for such a time as was needed at that time in history when there wasn't a queen and the Jews were being persecuted. So it was a beautiful story, and I remember buying a shirt with a huge big "for such a time as this" on the front, because I really believe that we are all, in whatever circumstance we're in, called to be all we were meant to be for such a time as this, as now, as right now. So here's how I take care of that little stickiness on the back. I just take some powder and a brush. This brush was very fluffy and the hair was coming out, so it was stuck all over. Hello, Grace. And so I decided to just stick the washi at the back there. I'll just cut off the excess. And so I want to encourage you today that when you feel like you can't, or when you feel like it's too much, or when you feel like it's out of your grasp, I want to tell you, yes, it is. And I love it because the scripture speaks not that we can, but that God can. So when we can't, God can. Using some Crystal Nouveau drops just to add some gold sparkle in various places, and calling it a page. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.